Have you ever walked off the platform on Sunday and just felt it? Like everything worked. The songs, the tech, the people, but somehow it missed the mark? In the next few minutes, I want to walk with you through 3 signs your worship service might be missing the mark, and what to do instead to help your people not just sing, but truly meet with God. Hey friend, I'm Shawn Simmons, pastor, coach, and founder of S3 Ministry, and after 30 years in ministry and preaching over 2,000 sermons, I've learned something the hard way. Worship isn't about doing more. It's about doing the right things with the right heart for the right reason. If you're a pastor trying to balance family and ministry, leading a small church, wearing 17 hats, you don't need more pressure. You need clarity and a few key shifts that would make a difference. So let's look at the 3 signs that can reveal that your church is missing the mark. Sign number 1, you're planning songs but not encounters. Not long ago, I was coaching a pastor who said, "Shawn, our music is solid. People are friendly, but the room feels flat." So I asked, "How do you play in worship?" He said, "Well, we pick 4 songs to match the sermon, and we try to keep it around 20 minutes. And I get that. It's clean, efficient, but here's what I told him. You can wrap a gift beautifully and still give an empty box. You can have a great set list, tight transition, strong vocals, and still miss what the Holy Spirit wanted to do in that moment. Planning worship isn't about matching lyrics to a message. It's about asking God, what do you want to do this week? When we shift from simply organizing songs to preparing sacred moments, the room starts to breathe again, and your people, they start meeting God, not just music. Sign number 2, it's moving, but only emotionally. Years ago, I was in a service. Lights dimmed, soft piano playing, hands raised all around me. Next to me, a woman was weeping. It felt powerful. But a few days later, I asked her how she was doing. She said, "It felt good in the moment, but honestly, I don't know what to do with it right now." That hit me hard. And she wasn't wrong, because worship isn't just meant to move the heart, it's meant to move the soul. If people leave with tears but no next step, they didn't worship, they just felt something. So let me ask you, what happens in your people after the music fades? Are they more surrendered, more obedient, or just emotionally stirred? I remember one Sunday after a really powerful worship set, a young man came up to me and said, "That was amazing. I felt something I've never felt before." So I asked, "What do you think God was saying to you in that moment?" He paused and said, "I don't know." See, that was on me. I helped create a moment, but I didn't help him find meaning in it. It's like giving someone a compass and a map. They know the direction, but they don't know where to go. Worship should move people, yes, but towards surrender, towards obedience, not just emotion, but transformation. Real worship brings people into the presence of Jesus, where things shift, where lives change, where surrender happens. You're not called to stir up emotion, you're called to shepherd transformation. Sign number 3, the platform leads, but the people don't follow. Not long ago, I visited a church with an incredible worship team. The music rich, the vocals tight, the production top notch. But halfway through the second song, I looked around and I noticed something. The stage was alive, but the room was still. It was beautiful to watch, but that's just it. People were watching. Worship isn't something we watch, it's something we join. It reminded me of this. A shepherd doesn't shout from the hilltop. He walks among the sheep. He invites, he guides, he gathers. In some churches, worship feels more like a concert and a crowd than a community and a call. One Sunday, I stepped off the stage after a pretty energetic service. It had all the marks, clapping, energy, talent, but a man in the back caught me afterward and he said, "It looked like everyone on stage was having a great time. I just didn't know if there was space for me in it." That humbled me because I realized we were leading up front, but not leading the room. In small churches especially, your strength isn't in flashy execution, it's in relational invitation. Worship should feel like an open door, not a closed performance. When people feel like they're part of something bigger, not just watching something impressive, that's when the atmosphere shifts. That's when the whole room starts worshiping, not just the people on the stage. Now, maybe you're hearing this and you're thinking, yeah, that's us. Something's just been off lately. If that's where you are, you're not alone and you're not failing. But maybe what's missing isn't more volunteers, better lights, or new keyboard. Maybe what's missing is a deeper alignment. At S3 Ministry, we've created something to help with this, a free church health quiz. And it looks at 6 key areas: worship, leadership, discipleship, evangelism, ministry, and community. It's totally free, and it comes with an invite to hop on a call with me to talk about your results. We'll walk through where your church is healthy and where a small shift could lead to big spiritual growth. You can find the link right below this video. If your worship service feels like it's missing something, ask yourself, are we planning songs or preparing for a sacred moment? Are we moving emotions or guiding transformation? Are we singing at people or inviting them in? Because worship isn't about doing more. It's about making space for God to do what only He can do. If this resonated with you, check out the worship pillar at S3 Ministry, where we go deeper into how to craft services that stir hearts and change lives. Please like, subscribe, and drop a comment. What's one shift you want to make in your church's worship this week? You're not just leading music, you're leading people into the presence of a holy God. I invite you to watch this video next, where I answer the question, is this really worship? See you there.